Greetings, family, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. TM. I used to be an asylum applicant. After several years, my asylum application was approved. I am a United States citizen now. I am thrilled to welcome you to Asylum in America, a channel where your most pressing questions about the asylum process, green cards based on asylum, and citizenship based on asylum are answered. Family, I have spent over 12 years navigating the immigration system here in the United States. First, I spent several years battling my asylum case to be approved. Then, I spent several years more to get a green card based on approved asylum. And finally, I spent several years more fighting to obtain United States citizenship based on an approved asylum. I want you to know that I intimately understand the uncertainties and challenges you may face in your asylum journey here in the United States immigration system. The questions you have now are the same questions I used to have on my asylum journey. In each video, I draw from my extensive first-hand asylum-based immigration process experience to provide you with insights and guidance, sharing the knowledge I wish I had when I embarked on this transformative journey. Having received invaluable assistance from other people and lawyers, I am passionate about paying it forward by offering the support and information you need to navigate the asylum process successfully. I am here to provide useful and practical steps to help you with your case. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. Please send me an email or drop your questions in the comments below. Okay, your asylum application has been granted, or you hold a green card based on an approved asylum application. You have been issued with a refugee travel document because your country of origin, COP, has expired. People often ask me where I can travel with my new travel document before it expires in 12 months. This is a great question because not all countries accept refugee travel documents, and even if they do, they might have specific requirements for refugee travel document holders. The question asked is, which countries accept a refugee travel document issued by USCIS? Normally, a refugee travel document issued by the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, is generally recognized for international travel, but acceptance can vary by country. Here are some general principles. Countries of issuance. The refugee travel document is issued to refugees and asylees in the United States. Most countries would recognize and accept it as a valid travel document, especially those members of the United Nations Refugee Program. But don't be surprised when you try to visit unstable countries or countries ruled by dictators where human rights are not respected, that they don't respect the refugee travel document. Countries with diplomatic relations. Countries with diplomatic relations with the US are more likely to accept the refugee travel document. This includes most countries around the world. I recommend that you only visit countries with United States embassies or consulates. Top countries visited by Americans, therefore, where your refugee travel document will be accepted, include Canada, Mexico, the UK, and most of Europe. Check with embassies or consulates. It's always a good idea to check with the embassy or consulate of the country you plan to visit. They can provide the most accurate and up-to-date information regarding the acceptance of the refugee travel document. This option is highly recommended. Advance parole. If you are traveling based on an advance parole document, it's important to note that it does not guarantee entry into any country. Checking with the destination country's embassy or consulate before making travel plans is advisable. The advance parole document is related to the refugee travel document. I recommend that you don't apply for it or try to use it if you have an approved asylum case or hold a green card based on an approved asylum case. Special considerations. Some countries may have specific requirements or restrictions for travelers holding a refugee travel document. Knowing any special considerations or regulations that may apply before you travel is important. This is it, family. The big takeaway from this episode is that you always check the specific travel requirements of the country you plan to visit well before your travel date. The political and diplomatic landscape can influence acceptance, so staying informed is key. Family, navigating the asylum process in America is difficult and frustrating sometimes. In my whole life, some of the most difficult days of my life happened when I was navigating the asylum system. I lost everything while waiting for my case to be processed. So, believe me when I say that I understand how you feel. Disclaimer. Family, remember I only provide this information to help you. This is not legal advice. I recommend that you consult with a lawyer if you want legal advice for your asylum case or green card based on an asylum case or citizenship application case based on approved asylum. Thank you for watching this week's episode. I hope the insights shared in this video have enhanced your understanding of the asylum process here in the United States. Do you have questions about the asylum process? Do you have questions about green cards based on approved asylum? Do you have questions about the citizenship process based on asylum? Or have you recently received asylum and you have advice to share? I encourage you to email me or share your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you for watching, family. I wish you the best on your immigration journey. See you next time.